What is up, guys? So today on YouTube there's some serious allegations going around. Jake Paul, he put out that video today talking about how his assistant was assaulted. At first she wasn't dropping a name, she wasn't saying anything, and then out of nowhere, halfway through the video when she's talking about it, she says Banks. Well, as we all know, Faze Banks, Team 10, Rice Gum, they're all kind of clashing with each other right now. Honestly, what I don't think Faze Banks would be this stupid to do something like that. In today's day and age, especially a YouTuber, they know cameras are all around them. That everybody's filming another YouTuber celebrity, or there's like cameras at a venue, or there's just people all around. Why would he honestly do something this stupid to jeopardize his career? And you know, the limelight's on them, they know that. Anything that's about to happen, you know, it's gonna be caught on camera. So honestly, I never knew that Team 10 or Jake Paul would really go through some bullshit like this to lie on somebody to ruin their reputation. But they put out no proof. They just had allegations. They dropped the name Banks. And you know, they showed the picture of her neck. There's this big bruise right here. Like really, I mean, you can put on makeup to make the bruise look like that. I don't know, maybe Faze Banks was there, or someone looked like Faze Banks and she thought that, and you know, we don't know right now. They're not saying anything else, but you know, they just dropped the name Banks. But honestly, I don't think that Rice Gum's crew would be this stupid, or Faze Banks would be this stupid to do something like this. But we're gonna see what unfolds with it, guys. So here's the video right now.
And just found out some news from these three and Nick. Originally it was just like an offline conversation, like no cameras involved. But when I heard what happened, I was so distraught. I was so in shock. I was so disgusted that I needed to bring this situation to light so that anyone watching can learn from this, so that we can stop this kind of thing together as a community and simply build awareness around it, so that this type of thing never happens again. And I hate to be like negative and like weird and like emotional or whatever, but this type of thing, like I said, is horrific. And so basically, and I'll let Meg tell the story, and Erica and Anthony, because they were involved with it, but the long story short of it is that Meg was assaulted by a man last night who is in the same like community and space as us. And it's not like, if you guys see, like she literally has a bruise. I don't know if you can see on camera, like here, not to be like dramatic, but like she literally has a bruise on the side of the whole entire neck.
So I was out with friends last night and we saw someone that we recognized because he is in our same work, and I didn't really know whether or not it was him at first because he has a girlfriend and he was making out with this other girl that I knew wasn't his girlfriend. So at first I was confused, but then I realized it was definitely him. And we went about our night, and I went to the restroom and got lost because I'd never been there before. And when I was leaving, he sort of clotheslined me and put their arm out in front of me and tried to like pull me into the place that they were, into his table. He like put his arm out and like went like this, and I was looking up at him and our faces were really close, and he sort of like was right here.
Well, I feel like it was more extreme than
yeah.
just, I mean
look at the bruise. He literally like dragged me by my neck.
Meg said that you like lost your breath.
Yeah,
right?
like he knocked the wind out of me and like he dragged me by my neck
and
backwards.
He didn't know you, doesn't know you?
I've never met him before. I just know who he is because he's well known in our same community. And I looked up at him and I realized immediately that it was Banks, and so I got away from him and went back to the people that I was with. Immediately texted Erica, immediately texted Tony and explained to them what was going on, freaking out, like didn't feel safe to go home.
And Meg, do you want to tell them like why this was so traumatic to you, like why it scared you so much?
I think the like biggest thing here is that it's one thing where it's like internet like random beef between like you and them and like the chance or whatever, but when another human assaults another human for no reason at a
club,
at a night venue, like
but the thing is though, like it's not even like internet beef. Like he doesn't even know.
He doesn't know Meg.
Who Meg is. Meg is
Literally
behind
had
the
no idea
scenes.
who I
It's not like
And it
she's
just
in-
like literally, it just so happens that she is like my assistant and like works here. And so what's crazy about this is that if it wasn't her, this message would have never been
Right now.
spread. This type of thing could have like kept on happening. It could have like spiraled into a lot worse things. It just like, it like sickens me, but I don't know if there's more to the story.
The reason this was so, it really shook me a lot is because I was assaulted by an ex-boyfriend before, and he actually like broke ribs and broke my jaw. And so I just think that like the message needs to be made very clear and more clear that like assault in any way is not okay.
And it was very obvious that she called me and she was like scared to be in her own bed in her own apartment. And
I think it's like one thing, and I know like a lot of you are probably gonna be like, oh, Jake, whatever. Like, it's one thing if you're joking around with someone, like specifically the situation that happened with Tess and I. If you're joking around with someone, you're friends with them, you know them, you're playing a game with them, and it's completely harmless. And Tess and I have been friends for 4 years now, 3 years, I don't even know. And that's a completely separate situation. Like Tessa like laughs about it and jokes about it, but like even something like that, like still needs to stop. And like I'm like speechless. Overarching like message here, guys, is like if you ever see this happen, if you ever see a human putting down another human, assaulting another human, whatever it is, like we all need to rise up and stop it, because this is a big platform that the Jake Paulers, like we all know how powerful the Jake Paulers are, and so we can use that power for good and use it to spread these messages and to change the world. Like that's what it's all about. Like we can make these videos, and like one of you decides to stop someone from getting assaulted, and that makes the world a better place. And it sucks because like this is just like one situation, and there's so much like bigger stuff happening out there. Just today, Barcelona gets attacked, like a terrorist attack. The Martinez twins, like the kids who we all love the most, like they deserve the world, are 20 minutes outside of Barcelona. For all we know, could have been in Barcelona in that exact spot when all of that went down. And so I hate to like, again, be negative, and there's bigger things going on, but like
it's scary. Girls like how are like
yeah,
being a woman.
It's never okay to touch someone or like assault someone or put your hands on anyone in general, whether you know them, you don't know them. That's just something you don't do. So the fact that he did that to someone he didn't even know, like what else is going to be done? Like people like that need to be stopped, and I think this is a very good example of that.
This like video isn't meant to like retaliate or target anyone. It's not about that. It's not about like revenge or like starting drama or beef or anything. It's about how important this message is to get out there, and we're trying to figure out the situation. Nick DM'd the person, and the police are involved. There's proof. Thankfully there's cameras at this club, and we are going to stop this and have justice and let the police take it from here. And they're the professionals, they can handle it. But like overall, this situation just sucks. I mentioned it earlier, and I'm becoming better and better at this, guys. I really am. I'm growing as a person, and we here at Team 10 and everyone, really truly everyone has a responsibility to watch out for people, to defend people, to spread like positivity, to stop these types of things, and use your own platform, whether it's you and your friends or whether you are another creator online watching this video, to use your platform to make change. And every little thing that people are watching on these vlogs is an influence. So I meant it like when I said I want to use this platform more and more and get better every single day to kind of teach you the lessons and the things that I have failed on, because I'm not perfect either, but all you can do is grow and get better every day, bro. I'm sorry. Group hug. Group hug. Oh, group hug. Group hug. Group hug.
I love you
I guess I'm gonna keep on vlogging. I don't know. I'm in a weird mood. I might see you in a second.
Guys, definitely drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think these are real accusations or are they just made up? We don't know right now. Faze Banks said on his Twitter that he's about to drop a video explaining what's going on. He says it's a lie. So we're about to see what unfolds in the next few hours. But yeah, definitely hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment down below. It's DJ Slankman out.